So I'm back. I'm all tuned up. We've already worked through the cycle of fourths, and I'll just review that really quickly. So on the A string, it is C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, to D flat, to F sharp, to B, to E, to A, we use that octave, D, and then G. And we do the same thing on the E string, C, F or F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. Now I'll switch over to the sharp keys, F sharp, B. I'm going to use the octave E just like I did in the A string, and then A to D and to G. So the next thing we're going to add to that is we're going to add the fifth, the root and the fifth of each of those notes. So the root of C, the fifth is going to be a G. And this shape is exactly the same everywhere we make it. So if the C is here, we're going to go up 2 frets and up a string. That'll bring us to our fifth. It's a fifth every time because it's a fixed tuned instrument. So it's tuned in fourths. So this interval, wherever we play it on the bass, also known as a power chord for you rock guys, that is the fifth. So bass players, a lot of things that we play are root fifth. Very common for us to do that. So the first thing we're going to do after we learn where all the notes are on the fingerboard is get used to playing root and fifth. So we'll do this 2 ways. I'm going to just demonstrate it on the A string, but also go through the E string. Okay, and it's going to be second finger and fourth finger. Second finger and fourth finger. I'll go all the way through. And right now, I would be in what we would call in the Army the crawl phase, right? I'm just kind of working my way through it, out of time, making sure I'm putting my hands in the right spots, right? Got a good thumb in the back of the instrument, not sliding up over the front. Now I'm on to F sharp, so working that good hand position all the way through. And I'm doing this, like I said, just sort of out of time, just getting my way around the instrument. From there, then we want to put on a click or a drum machine or something to keep us in check. I do have some play-alongs that I can send out, or I'll put a link on the bottom of the YouTube video here, so you can get those as well. And what I'll do is I'll stereo separate them, so you'll have the chords, like a piano playing chords on one side and the bass playing on the other side, so you can get rid of me just by changing the balance control from left to right on whatever device you're listening to it on. So if we were going to walk through it then, right, we would want to get a tempo, maybe a slow tempo. And if you need to do it even slower, do it even slower, right? And then from there, we'll want to speed it up. Right? Do it twice on each one. Once we get up to that point. And this is going to be moving us towards, one, learning where all of the positions are on the bass, learning where all the notes are, all of the key centers in that area, okay, all the notes in each area of the instrument. And it's also going to get us ready for some really great conditioning exercises where we're going to start adding scales and patterns to these. So don't move on until you get this 100% solid. And like I said, E string and A string starts. We'll get to the D and G eventually, and you'll see once you learn it on those 2 strings, the other ones will kind of follow suit.